Big Stevie Cool, 1872, back again with some Rangers news. We're back with a quick wee live stream, not a massively long one today, folks. We're just going to be talking Rangers, Hings, and all that good stuff. And let's talk about it, let's discuss it, let's break it down, let's get on to it, because Abdullah Sima, talk about him. Yanis Hadji, talk about him. Of course, yesterday was the 2-1 victory against Motherwell, and as the current state of play is in the league, we would be, I believe, we'd be sitting fourth right now. Actually, I said that. Shockeroonie. St Mirren have pulled a goal back at Pittodrie, so I don't know where we'd be sitting actually. St Johnstone are beating Kelly 2-0. I don't think anybody, that's a massive result. Nobody's seen that coming today. But yeah, we'll talk Rangers thing, so get your comments in. We will answer them. And we will talk everything, because Abdullah Sima, that's just not going to happen for me. I don't really see how it could happen, to say the least, because it's 7 million. We don't really have 7 million to spend, and it seems like if we were going to spend it, it would be used on something else. Bring back Sima. So let me read this article. Shout out Cameron Cooks. He sent me this. Jose Cifuentes has a medical booked at Aris Thessaloniki on Monday, according to reports in Greece. I was watching Fallout there. It's a bit minced, to be honest. As the South American finally prepares to seal his exit, the Ecuador International is heading to the the Super League side on an initial seasonal loan. So looks like we're finally going to get that rumoured 4 million for the big man Sima. So hopefully, not Sima, sorry, I'm getting confused here. Jose Cifuentes. So it looks like we're going to do that. But Sima on the left, Tierney on the right. Oof, that would be good, wouldn't it? Be very good. But we need to bring Sima home. We do need to bring. I just don't think we'll spend the 7 million. I think that's, if we get the Champions League, there is no real excuse not to bring him home. But I'm going to put a wee poll up in a minute. I just need to get the chat up on my phone in case this chat goes. But of course, we've got the build up to Tuesday. We've got the fallout from yesterday, and we are obviously a few points behind teams at the top of the table. It could be St Mirren or Aberdeen. It depends how the results go. There is it's half time. Aberdeen are drawn with St Mirren. I guess that's a bit of a surprise result. There is Kilmarnock are getting beat by St Johnstone, which again I think that's massively surprising. So I want to see. Apparently Brighton have dropped a massive Abdullah Sima squad hint after public Rangers transfer appeal. So with Brighton holding all the aces over the 23-year-old Senegalese forward, any talk of Sima return to Rangers has been pushed back. As things stand, Rangers are clear they're in no position to meet their demands over Sima, whilst the striker is clear that he wants to return to Glasgow. Fabian Holzer has dropped the biggest hint about Abdullah Sima. He's been left out the Brighton squad. So, who'd they beat? They beat Villarreal 4-0. Yes, Sima can play at striker too. Sima would be a crucial signing, I think. I think we need him back. You know, Clement was asked. I've been in touch with him, of course. He was like one of my sons. Abda loves the club. He loves the way of playing we had last season as role in that. He loved his teammates and the staff. Back on top, Stevie, did you see our captain's goal? Well, obviously you weren't tuned into Fog Football because I was doing a watch-along of said game. It was a good goal, but it wasn't as good as Tierney's, wasn't it not? That was up for debate over there. But as for Sima, right, what else is going on? There's a lot of talk about Dessers potentially leaving. Fact is this, though, we can't get rid of Dessers until we bring somebody in. It was all right talking about getting rid of Dessers a month ago when the season hasn't started yet, but Danilo, barely no minutes. What does the future hold for him? Not too good. Right, let's put up a poll. Put a wee poll up here about should we bring Cyril Desser's back. Cyril Desser's back? My fucking head's fried. I need to end that poll. What am I fucking on about? End poll. Fucking hell. Cyril Desser's. Let's get on. As soon as should we bring Sima back? Yes, Cervantes, Cameron. I read what you sent me out there about 4 minutes ago. We're only live 5 minutes. Feels like I've been live 20 years. So yeah, free votes. Yeah, no, don't worry about Dessers. That was a botch. DSM. I thought your picture there was a Harry Morgan from Dexter. Looks like John Cena him these days. Like, yeah, right. St Johnson winning 2-0. That's pretty mental. So, right, what other Rangers news is there? So, Galatasaray are weighing up a deal for Andy Robertson. That's a bit weird. He's been linked to move to Italy. Yeah, we can't really afford to get rid of him, though. I tell you what, right? See if Billy Gilmore got an 8 million bid rejected from Napoli and Seema's worth 7, I'd rather bring Gilmore back. No, I know for a fact he wouldn't probably come back, wouldn't he? Not even though he's a Rangers man, but we'll probably need to wait about 10 years to bring, 15 years to bring Billy Gilmore back. Yeah, so frozen out Rangers midfielder Yanis Hadji scored a hat-trick for the B team yesterday. What about Yanis Hadji? What is the excuse for Yanis Hadji not to be in the team in some capacity? There is really no excuse. Guy scored a free kick. Some of the other goals weren't too bad, regardless if it's against derbies, whatever, under 18s or something. What about Dessers, though? Right, well, this we move to Italy. Who's interested in Cyril Dessers? I think what we need to do with Dessers is just keep him as the number 2 and bring someone better in. I think that's the only way forward. So, yeah, he's making a mistake with Hadji, absolutely. Rangers striker Cyril Dessers continues to overcome his doubters at Ibrox with 2 goals in 2 games this week. Nigerian hitman popped up. We need to trust PC and Hadji's elite manager knows who's trying and who isn't. Yeah, bro, I don't know. I don't think you can just blindly follow the manager because I think there's been a few. I mean, this is the same guy that said we missed John Lundstrom, do we? I think our midfield looks much better with Diamonde and Barron. More the fact Barron than Diamonde, but exactly what does he say in Scott Wright? An elite manager doesn't pick Scott Wright. I'm sorry, he doesn't. I know he's making work with what we've got at the minute, but he does not need to start Scott Wright every game. And it's honestly getting to that point where Scott Wright is starting every game. It's actually scary. He has won leagues, right, in harder countries, but is Philippe Clement an elite manager? I think in world football there must only be about 15 elite managers, 20 elite managers. Clement's not an elite manager. If Clement was an elite manager, they won the league last year. That's as simple as that. He did a great job getting it back, but if he was elite, we wouldn't have bottled it. That's what I believe. Yeah, he can be better than Brendan all he wants, but he needs to. Let's be honest, right? If Clement's an elite manager, how have we not beat Celtic once under him? If he's better than Brendan, come on, we need to be truthful here. He needs to show it. Fucking first Old Firm game of the season. Go and beat him. Go and beat him then. Come on. Colin found that funny. Keep Dessers, sell Danilo, bring in Hadji, sell Lawrence. Could do that. 25 viewers. How are we all doing? Aha. I was behind in the chat. Jack Jarvis. Right, so what other news have we got here? I'm fucking too busy reading about Cyril Dessers. Stevie speaks the truth. Teresa. Thank you. Stuart Kettlewell labels one Ranger star world class. Bet he's talking about Tierney. Aye. There you go. He's talking about Tierney. I thought he'd be talking about Tierney. Rangers beat Motherwell as Jack Butland shines again. The champions excelled in the first half today, cruised to second. 2 points clear. But I want pictures and AI version of Boromir. Still cold. And to be honest, we probably get next to enough for all these players getting sold. Yep. I can't believe. Oh, sure. Sell Hadji and sell Cantwell for free. Just rip their contracts up if we get through to the next round of the Champions League. What? Can't be doing that, right? 32 people watching. I'm trying to look here, see how high Rangers can go up the table. If things stay as there is, Rangers are 5th in the league. We're already 5 goals off Celtic, man. That's an insane amount to be off 2 games into the season. St Mirren sits 2nd, with Dundee 3rd, Aberdeen 4th. Probably looking after 2 match days, Celtic will be clear by 2 points instead of joint on points with a team. And here we are, talking about fucking Scott Wright. I'm sick of it. Imagine no one coming in for Can't Play Well. That would be hilarious. Probably would be. Don't even know what's going on with Todd Cantwell. Cardiff going to take him. Come on, Cardiff. Take Todd Can't Play Well. What's the Dons versus St Mirren score? It's 1 each. And St Johnstone are beating Kelly 2-0, but they're down to 10 men, Kelly. I don't know how he's received the second yellow in the 16th minute, by the way. Work that one out. The Rangers physio missing Sima. He was injury prone. I'll say that about Sima, though. No. It's no guarantee. Size is the boss, man. Right. No way, man. I've got Kelly on my Aka. Yes way. Accumulators at the windy. Who would have bet St Johnstone, by the way? They were winning without 10 men, though. So, but 2-0 down, 10 men. Kelly are beat. Kelly are absolutely freaking beat everybody. Everybody they're beat. What did Philip Clement makes crazy requests to Rangers fans? What did he say? We're counting on 50,000 crazy bears, is what Philip Clement said. So, brilliant. It's a good victory also. It's good for the fans also. It gives extra belief. We know it's a really big test against Kiev because it's a really quality team and we are going to go full to qualify to the next round. 50,000 crazy people behind the team. We need to beat them. That's as simple as that. What's the gossip? Not much, to be honest. Sima has been frozen out the Brighton team. Could he come in? Kelly and Hib, bottom of the table. Who would have thought Kelly being bottom of the table? I mean, obviously, they've got the first game against Celtic, but at home against St Johnstone, it's not done their confidence any good for Europe, where we want them to do well. Has it? Was spotted in the hairdressers yesterday looking for streaks. Pink streaks through his blonde hair, probably. But yeah, I mean, there's. Like, where are the transfers for Rangers here? We should be lining transfers up in preparation for Champions League money, even playoff money. Is that it then? We are making no more signings. Yesterday was decent until we went to our bench. Our second string team kills the game, so indeed. I agree. And I think that's the problem. I don't think we're going to make any signings. I think you'll get a couple of loan signings. Streaks of shite through his hair. More like it for Todd Cantwell. But they want 7 for Sima. And say they want it 5. Would we pay 5? I'm not convinced. Like, I don't think we'll make any other signings. Need to wait until we beat Kiev. But did that happen in the past, though? Look at the past when we beat Union Saint Galoise, right? And then we beat PSV. well, no, before we beat PSV, just it's not like we got into the playoff against PSV and signed people. There's no guarantee, even if we get into the Champions League, we'll sign players. The only thing is, though, how would they not learn from the past mistakes of this team's not fucking good enough to do anything in the Champions League group stages? We need 6 signings. You know, we're talking about how the fact you make subs and the team gets so much worse. Look how much it gets worse against Motherwell. Imagine that's in the Champions League against fucking Real Madrid. That team would get scudded. But 10-0, if it wasn't already 10-0. So, yeah, they need to sell a load of players before they buy. But where is the forcing out of these players? Like, you know, there's so much talk about Sima, right, and other players. Right, I don't think Brighton are going to. I don't think Brighton, right, are going to take a swap deal with Cantwell. But see, like Whittaker, right, but Plymouth. Would Cantwell not take a move back to English Championship? Why not test the water? Why not be like, right, Plymouth, we'll give you 1.5 million in Todd Cantwell for Morgan Whittaker. Why not fucking try these things? We're just sitting here. I know it's not FIFA, right? You can't just put players into a swap deal, but fuck me. It's better trying to get rid of them than just sitting here. 10-0 in the first half. Honest prediction on the second leg, Stevie. Well, you know what? I predicted 3-1 in Kiev to Kiev. It wasn't even in Kiev, it was in Lublin. Not quite Dublin. But yeah, I think Rangers will win. I think 2-1, 1-0, something like that. I wouldn't be shocked if we went out, but there's a lot of hype now. You know, for the Kiev game, it was down and doom and gloom, and no wonder because things were looking really, really shit. But now the carrot's been dangled in front of us, right? We beat Kiev, and we have got Salzburg or 20, right? Realistically, it'll probably be Salzburg, but that tie's still very open. The Champions League money is there to be won, right? And even the money you get for the playoff round is a lot better these days. So you've got to just they've got to give it their all to beat Kiev, man. The season will be made with the Champions League money. So I don't want anybody not trying their all. I don't. Scott Wright's going to start into though. No, Salzburg are a good team, but they're not Leipzig, right? I think some people get confused with Leipzig. Yeah, they're both Red Bull, but it's like in the F1, right? You've got Red Bull and you've got their feeder team. What are they called? They used to be called Toro Rosso, but I mean they're Red Bull, but they're not Red Bull, and that's exactly what it's like with these two teams. Dynamo looks shit, so 3-1 Rangers. Just to be like us to screw this up, Stevie, I'm not confident, but have some hope. Yeah, I mean, I'm not confident, but I think it's in favour of us. I would say that. I would go as far as saying that we would be, I think we are the slight favourites. Actually, why not check if we're the slight favourites? He did win, Stevie, 3-each morale victory. Forgot about that one. Let's go back. I'm going to check Bet365. See what odds are floating about for this game. Because why not? Right, where am I? Bet365 is just fucking a shite show to try and soccer. Frequently visited. My top 5 sports are soccer, F1, darts, American football, and boxing. Kelly are 40-1. St Mirren are 7-2 at Pataudry, 1 each. That's no bad odds. Let's see here. Europe. No. What the hell? I can't. Where is it? There's no fucking European games. Next 12 hours. Just fucking competitions. Let's see. Champions League qualifying. Let's see here. So Rangers. We are 9-10 at Hampden. They're 3-1. I don't think that's. I mean, I get it. I say we're favourites, right? But Yefty looks better as a winger than a left back. And how's Scott Wright first pick in 2024? Be lucky to get a start for Hibs. And anybody get a start for Hibs, but I get it. It's hope that kills. How much would the actual board invest in the team if we get the money? 61% favourites. I agree. Yeah, how much would they put into it? Let's see what price. So Salzburg are 17-10, 20 are that. What I wonder what they are to win the tie. To qualify, Salzburg are 1-3, 20 are 94. I wonder what we are to qualify. Wait, I see 2-9 there. We're 4-9 to qualify. I wouldn't touch that, really. 4-9, 90 quid to win 40. It's not really. I know you can draw and still go through and all that shite, but look at that. See, you become a member. You can use the Rangers badge. How great's that? No, I get done for spamming my own chat, but aim for top 6, Stevie. Everything else a bonus. You're funny. You're funny, aren't you? Big man. We're in top 6 right now, so that's where we'll aim. But right, whatever Rangers news is, there's Hee-Haw floating about here. No, there's just not. Alan Hutton shares what Yefty has to learn at Rangers ahead of Ridvan Yilmaz left back battle. Forget what he's got to learn. Play him left mid. Play him left mid. Play him left mid, everybody. Spamming that Rangers badge. 39 people watching. What other questions? I'm going to go soon. I'm going to probably go at 4:15. 4 minutes. Give me your questions. Get me them in. Give me your questions in. Sunday dinner time. Is it? I don't know. Sunday dinner. Everybody. 42. Viewers. That guy always comes on my TV. Guy with his dog and he goes camping. Stay cool, mate. I'm very cool. I'm very cool. Off-grid cabin, winter camping in snow and ice blizzard. Shite. Celtic are cooking is what's floating around. But let's see here. So both teams to score. Rangers, that's 46 in that game. Can't believe St Johnstone are winning that. I thought Chelsea signed 94 million Neto from Wolves. What are Chelsea doing? But what? I'm not saying Neto's not a good player, but I mean, what are we doing here? Like, seriously? No, it's boiling here, but it's toasty. It's toasty. It's very toasty. Could be worse. Could be worse, everybody. More subs for Stevie, the honest Rangers fan. I said Tierney's goal was better than Callum McGregor's. How about that for some honesty? Someone sent a super chat just for me to reveal what I thought was the better goal. Todd Boehly is treating Chelsea like it's Football Manager, but in real life, he is, isn't he? He is. Footy Adventures just come on in the background there. What game was he at? He was at Dundee Hearts. You take that back. Both goals were great, right? No point arguing. Both goals were great. You're in Cumbernauld. It's toasty as fuck. Yeah, I don't think there'll be too much temperature difference between Airdrie and Cumbernauld, but hi, Kyle. Celtic won 2-0. Didn't know. I thought we were still top of the league. Jeez, thought we were still top of the league, brother. What else is happening? Twitter. What's happening on Twitter? There must be some news on Twitter. Lovely down here and there. Hi, it's good. Wasn't much this summer there, but past couple of weeks they've stepped it up. I've looked at 2-0. Barron was brilliant for the Gers. He's growing into his Gers top. Yeah, he's definitely getting better. What's going on there? Frank Solo. Lennon Miller liked a post from James Tavernier. Why would Lennon Miller like a post about James Tavernier beating his team 2-1? Is Lennon Miller on his way to Rangers? What about this poll here? Should we bring Seema back? Let's end that. Yeah, we'll end that. Right. Should Rangers sign Lennon Miller? Lennon Miller. Who's going to win the Premier League, Stevie? Still think Man City won the league? Yep, they will. They always win it. It's shite. It's boring. It's pish. I just wonder what's going to happen when they get their 115 charges rammed up their arse. What's the fallout going to be? Just watch a guy kiss Will Smith on both. What the fuck was that all about? Chelsea won the English Premier League and Rangers to win the SPL. Renton Hampden will cost you more than you think. Will it? How much is it? If you know, let me know, because I don't know the exact price. What's going on there? Just seen when Liam Scales scored against Rangers there. Deludible Addiction Anonymous. Jeez, right. I think we're going to end the stream in 3.5 minutes. So get your questions in. I'll answer them. I'm not afraid to answer them. Super chats, greatly appreciate it. There's not much happening, man. Tomorrow there'll be more hype. There'll be more. Jesus Christ, that's a weird version of Family Guy. That's a disaster. Cal McGregor, that goal's just everywhere. I can't fucking get rid of it. Wait, hold on. What? Someone got chips and cheese, right? Now they were obviously joking, like, because you can't get beer at games here. But I mean, imagine getting chips and cheese, and it's literally a block of cheese on top of your fucking chips. Like, why would you even entertain that? What's the score with the women's team? I have no idea what's going on with the women's team, to be honest. I know there was a 9-0 score yesterday. Aberdeen first. It just kicked off. Hearts are beating Queen's Park 6-1. He's too hot to type comments. Who's fucking hell? I got something stuck in my throat there. Who's too hot to fucking type comments? Scott Marina. Insulating Scotland. How about that? Looking forward to celebrating on Tuesday night. That's the attitude we need, because it's going to happen. We're going to win. You gotta believe. Watch along. What time actually? What time is that game on before we end? I want to find out what time. I think it will be 7:45, wasn't it? 7:45. Aberdeen are beating St Mirren 2-1. Maybe Jimmy Thielen's the man. Let's see. So yeah, it's a 7:45 kickoff. What channel's it on? Oh, it's on BBC Scotland. Free telly, everybody. TNS play Petra Cup, which no one really cares about. But get the member. If you become a member of the channel, you can get a wee Rangers badge. If you beat Kiev, would you rather face 20 or Salzburg? 20. Oh, proper nose 20. Proper nose 20. Sam Lammer's revenge, all that good stuff. Can't wait to take half of the Harry Jim's Euro jackpot. Be funny, wouldn't it, Tam? I'm not a Hamden. I'll be watching the watch along, and we can get it right up that mob together. Did your dad know tell you spit, don't swallow? Well done, Keith. Lol doesn't spend our money anyway. It doesn't, everybody. But will Rangers spend their money? Because they'll need to spend it. Will Matt O'Reilly go? Will Adair come in for Celtic? As for Rangers, what's going to happen? We need to get that Champions League jackpot. Needs to happen. So I'll be back tomorrow with a preview for the Kiev game. It'll be interesting, and then I'll be live about 7:30, I'd say, on Tuesday for a watch along where Rangers season is literally hanging in the balance on the 13th of August. So until next time, peace.